Back to you now on your Tuesday. In communities in Mississippi, look at this. Look at this video. They're starting the long road to recovery after those deadly storms and tornadoes ripped through the state. This morning, that devastation still being processed after the storms killed more than 20 people in Mississippi and Alabama. NewsNation's Stephanie Haines joins us live from Rolling Fork, Mississippi once again. Stephanie, you've been talking with survivors. What do they have to say about what they lived through?
Marky, so much. It's hard to even describe to you. First, I want to show you the path of this tornado. It came across this field. This is a farming field, neighbors told me. And beyond that, it touched down into a cluster of mobile homes that I had no idea were there until the neighbors pointed them out to me. That tornado came across this field and drilled its path through this neighborhood, through the town of Rolling Fork. This is Mary's home. I just spoke with her. She has lived here for 38 years and she has no words. What kind of words would you have to see the home you've lived in for 38 years, just redid it, to be reduced to rubble like this? It is impossible to imagine the cleanup. It is emotional, it is mentally draining, but the people here of Rolling Fork really want to stay because this is their home. You know, officials say 13 people have died here in this county. This is Sharkey County. And across 7 counties, more than 1,600 homes have been damaged. And there are so many harrowing stories. Everyone who is a survivor has a story to share about this tornado, including Melvin Young. He considers his family lucky because all 11 of them were able to escape okay, including young grandchildren and an 80-year-old who got a head injury from the tornado because he was able to rescue them. Here's his story.
My house, roof gone, trees gone, so it's all gone.
What are you going to do? Are you going to fix it, or are you just going to wait?
My plans to, right now, my plans is to redo it because this is home for me.
I also spoke with a state trooper who has been patrolling the neighborhood this morning. He says this is the worst he's ever seen since Hurricane Katrina. He says this is a small farming community, and this is taking a big toll on them. And it's just tough. It's so tough to look at. It's hard to describe what it's like here. It's hard to even grasp it, even just through the camera, Marky.
Yeah, so much loss, and you look at all that devastation, it's like, where do you even begin? It doesn't make sense. Stephanie, that damage you're standing in front of and around, it's astonishing. I'm curious who's out there helping the town at this time.
There are plenty of groups out here helping the town. So there's FEMA, there's state agencies, there's other federal agencies and other state agencies that are here, the Red Cross, Salvation Army, everyone you would imagine who would respond to a disaster like this is here. But also there are just dozens of volunteers from volunteer organizations and churches across the country and from in and out of the country. And they are really holding the hands of these people, giving them hugs, giving them whatever they need, because just like Mary came to look back at her house, it's exhausting to survive a tornado and then come look at your house like this and try to decide, hey, is there anything I can do or is there anything I can salvage? And that's what Ollie Christmas was doing when I spoke to him just a short while ago. Listen here.
My house, roof gone, trees gone, so it's all gone.
What are you going to do? Are you going to fix it, or are you just going to wait?
My plans to, right now, my plans is to redo it because this is home for me.
And so there are just dozens of volunteers that have rushed in to help. They are making food. There are stations everywhere around town with water and free food and free clothes and just lending a helping hand. Also, a group just came by, and I hope we can show it to you soon. When Mary was standing in front of her house, they came by and they said, hey, we're handing out free generators. Would you like a free generator? And she was almost in tears because she hasn't slept in so many days, and it's just been terrible this time. And so just for having somebody in town take a free generator, no questions asked, it can really make her day, Marky.
Yeah, I think it was Mr. Rogers who said, look for the helpers. You can always find the helpers. Stephanie Haines, thank you so much for that thorough report this morning.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.